Let me know.
Welcome to the Beer Belly Podcast.
Yeah,
I'm letting
where
you know
the most random shit happens. Like I said earlier. Oh wait, you didn't hear earlier because random shit happened.
Yes, like random shit like AJ forgetting to press the record button. So maybe with the magic of editing, you might be able to get what we talked about before this, but probably not. So welcome to the episode.
Oh yeah. Well, we started to drink. What was this beer?
Big
called?
Bad Baptist.
Imperial Stout.
Yes.
What's the
by
percentage
which
in that
brewery?
brewery?
Oh yeah, we
Epic
found.
Brewing.
So it doesn't say anywhere on the can, at least that we
No,
could
it does
find.
not.
But 11.7 apparently.
So
So
enough to rock your shit.
we're gonna get rocked really hard. It's a 12-ounce can. This isn't the only beer that we're gonna be drinking today either. And again, if it's not in the recording, even if it is, I might just have to bypass everything we recorded already. But we're gonna be mixing two different style of beers today. Two different style brews. It's gonna get messy. That's the
Just
best.
Something we typically don't do. Oh,
We're gonna get messed.
don't
That's all
cross
I
the
can say.
streams.
Don't. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're doing this so you don't have to. You're welcome.
I'm your friend.
But
So,
not yours. Definitely not yours. But yours, yes. You cool. You're all right.
You pointing at me?
What's
So,
up?
how fucked up were you after my birthday? How
Destroyed.
hungover were you?
Okay, so I will say this. I have been more hungover.
Okay.
But yes, I was totally hungover. Like, I woke up at like 7 a.m. originally and was like, oh my God, I don't think I can get out of bed. My stomach is turning. My head feels like 1,000 pounds. I need to go back to sleep. So I did. Woke up like 2 or 3 hours later. My head didn't hurt as much anymore, but my stomach was still totally nauseous. I was nauseous up until I had to go to work. And then luckily, I got myself a bowl of pho and I ate that at work right before I actually had to begin my day. And that helped a little bit. It made me a little uneasy at first, but like half an hour after that, I felt a little better just since I had some more substance in me that wasn't whiskey. But Jesus Christ, man. It was a rough ride.
The whiskey. Do you remember all the whiskeys we had?
Okay, so I mean, I was really happy with the whiskeys that we had for one. I mean, we started off the night with what we talked about a couple weeks ago, where I mentioned that I had Boss Hog, which was my Whistle Pig rye, and we had to have those because you hadn't had it yet, and I'm so glad that we got to have it.
I had so
We
much
had
of
more
it.
than we should have.
I think I had more of the Boss Hog than I did of the 18-year.
Oh yeah, I really believe that now, like at least as much. But yeah, it was so rough.
I had
so
8 ounces of that bad boy.
Yeah, I would say at least, because the thing is, from memory, you and I started off with 2 4-ounce pours. We got double pours each.
Yes.
We did that, and then we went into another whiskey. Do you remember which one we got from there? Was it another Boss Hog right after that?
We got those
Manhattans?
martini drinks, yeah, Manhattans.
Mm-hmm. Which are
And
kind
then-
of nice and spicy and a little cinnamony.
And then we went outside when you got the gift, and before we went back to the table, we stopped by the bar and got Mitchell's or
Mitcher, yeah. Mitchers, yes. Mitchers.
Yeah.
Got that. I forgot about that. That was the other one that we got. And that was nice too. I liked it. It was super smooth, which
Yep.
I think made the night too easy going after that because the rest was a snowball.
yeah. And then after that, I ordered the other 4 ounce of the Boss Hog.
Oh.
Then you and Peter and myself walked away to the bar, and that's when I got the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walked away from the bar, and then you guys came back with the pap,
Mm-hmm.
the 10-year. I guess I guessed it from what Yvonne was telling me. I smelled it and I guessed
forgot we got that. Oh my
Mhm.
God, fools.
it. And then I think that was the last one.
Well, Sin had bought you a drink as well.
What?
She bought you a glass. She bought you a glass of Boss Hog.
Well, no, that was the other 4 ounce of the
Oh,
Boss
I
Hog.
see. Oh, I see. Okay,
I said it
okay,
twice.
Okay. Ooh.
Because it was the Mitchers, then
Uh-huh.
it was the Boss Hog, then it was the
Yes.
pap.
Yes.
And I think the pap was the last whiskey we had.
The old Rip Van Winkle. Yeah, I think so. But needless to say, we left in a crazy ride.
Trash.
Like we were saying off camera, apparently. Luckily, we both did not need to drive or anything like
Nope.
that. We were responsible in that regard. But oh my God, sir. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I had an amazing blast on your birthday, and I'm glad that I got to be there. But holy shit. And not to mention, you got the best birthday presents a guy could ask for. So you're welcome in that.
Love them, by the way. Oh, thank you for the laundry detergent. Yvonne and I actually had ran out.
Nice.
The following day, when I was all hungover, I told Yvonne, AJ came in the clutch.
It's probably not cool to get your friend some Tide Pods, but figured.
AJ also got me a lot of liquor, like all of the liquor.
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't really pay for much.
Oh,
I know Yvonne kind of snuck in cash and
I was like, God dang it, dude! I was super. it was super sweet of her, but she didn't have to do that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, for the most part, you guys just kept on sending me the drinks, and I kept drinking.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, but I was at work.
Well, okay. Now this is where the episode's going to get a little fun because I had that discretion in mind. I had that consideration in mind toward you and toward myself as well, selfishly. But I was going to respect that a lot. I mean, I figured we get a little loosey-goosey and have a good time and all that, obviously. We'd have a couple rounds. But it was the moment, listener, that John said, I want to regret my life tomorrow, where I was like, and I questioned you.
When did I say that?
You said it after, like, as we were finishing the first glass. It was either then or the Manhattan, where you're like, I'm looking to regret my life tomorrow. And I was like, sir, are you sure? And you're like, yeah, like, it's my birthday. And I was like, okay. So we made it happen. We made it fucking happen.
Mission accomplished.
Star Fox 64, not mission complete, accomplished, where you did all the extra shit.
I got path. So many points. Yeah, secret paths.
You go through underneath the waterfall and all that.
Oh yeah.
You go underneath all the arches and the.
I get to fight Andros's brain.
Yes, Uncle Andros. That game is so quotable.
It is amazing.
I am the great Leon. I don't know. I would quote that game so much as a little annoying kid. So much. Not much.
I believe that, AJ.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Thanks. I was getting careless. Sorry, no. Who is the best and also the worst character in that game?
And what game again?
Star Fox 64.
Peppy? Is that the That's the rabbit?
That's the rabbit.
And what's the name of the frog?
Slippy Toad.
Slippy Toad. Both of them are bitches.
You don't like Slippy? Like, thanks, Fox. I thought they had me. No, not a fan.
No, I'm good. I'd blast them all the time.
Slippy was better off when it had like that really monotone voice in the first one on Super Nintendo, where it's like wop 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 wop.
Yep. You know when you beat a game so much that you don't really care anymore?
Yes.
That's when I started killing that character all the
time. So to those of you who are not as old as John and I, in Star Fox 64, you can actually shoot down your teammates as you're progressing through levels. You can destroy them if you want, to where they are unable to follow you through the rest of the mission.
That little motherfucker would come back and I'd kill him all over.
You would waste your bombs on them?
Oh, man, that frog would be roasted. Fair style, deep fried.
So I mean, I remember as a little kid, people giving Slippy a lot of flack. I don't remember people talking about Peppy very much, but I thought he was all right. And then Falco, he's the badass of the group, but he's also the dickhead of the group.
Yeah,
he's the douche. He's
pretty badass though.
He is badass. He's my favorite character to play as in Smash Brothers right now, in Smash Ultimate.
Fox is still my favorite. At the time. I mean, I'm Mega Man all day, though.
He's essentially a Fox clone, but also not at the same time. But, I mean, well, in like Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, they differentiated him.
They're different, yeah. Like Wolf, right?
Yeah, like Wolf can be considered a Fox and Falco clone, but also super different as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I burped away from the mic. God damn it.
Yeah.
We have rules about this.
We do, and you failed. Get the fuck out.
There's got to be like a
You're
repercussion.
Not welcome in any of my podcasts. Get the fuck out.
You don't burp in the mic, we're not podcasting anymore.
No.
In this or SD Geek podcast.
I can't work with this man. Flaws in Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out.
I'm glad you brought that show up. So we've been watching Cobra. Well, John's been watching it for a while. I
so hard.
Came upon season 1 and enjoyed it. and I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of season 2. It's a pretty damn good show. Surprisingly, I really didn't think I was gonna like it. I've told you that before, though.
It's crazy that it was a YouTube original series.
I forgot that, but I was
Yep.
thinking, okay, I'm glad you reminded me of that because you've said it before to me around me, and I took it in, but I don't think I commented on it when you mentioned it.
Yep.
But I was gonna say I could have sworn that was like a YouTube Red or YouTube
Yes.
Premium show, and I was like, I remember something like that, and I remember when you brought it up, I was like, isn't that show like pretty old now? Like, what are you talking about Cobra Kai for? And then apparently, yeah, it got on Netflix, and now it's bigger than ever before
I
because
mean, it came out
it's
like
the
2
better
years ago.
platform.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not what happened. What happened was YouTube Red decided to get rid of all scripted shows. So they just cut everything, regardless of how good it was, which from my understanding, Cobra Kai already had a huge following.
That's what I've heard.
And then, Netflix picked it up at that point. They were free agents.
Mm-hmm.
So once it hit Netflix, it hit an even new range of audience. And I mean, it's already season 4 is already confirmed, and season 3 isn't even out yet.
Yeah, not for
Feeling
another
a little
few
buzzed.
months. Me too. I'm feeling great. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we've also talked about this little bit where we rarely actually talk about the beer that we're drinking. Unless it's something super special to us, but we have
if we don't care about it, we just kind of go on with our day.
Yeah. If it's not something we're like super hyped to drink.
This is our podcast.
Yes, exactly.
We make the rules.
That said, Epic Brewing, thank you for making this beer. It's actually pretty damn good. I'm enjoying this right now. And if you want to take a look at this can right here, this is what it looks like. Check it out. This is the Big Bad Baptist himself. There we go. I'm trying to make sure that I'm holding this right for the people at home watching the video version of this show. But yeah, see this can. This is what we're drinking. If you want to drink along with us, let us know. Also, if you're a fan of the show and you would like to know what we're drinking before the episode before we record, let us know so that way you can drink along with us, and that way you can try to buy it in advance of us releasing the episodes. We've talked about it before, I think, where we're trying to lean toward releasing audio versions of the episode, which will be the first version that comes out on Thursdays. Still working out the kinks and making that happen.
We'll get there.
But we're getting
there.
on track. It is the plan, and I think Thursday is an optimal day for us to do it.
Yeah,
it's before the weekend. You guys who watch or listen to the show either on YouTube or on Spotify, whatever a podcast app you prefer, let us know.
We are the best podcast you will listen to on a Thursday.
That airs on a Thursday.
Yep.
Yes. It might air on Monday, but that's fine. But if
it's Thursday. Exactly. When it's new on Monday, it was actually for Thursday. Just keep that in mind.
Exactly.
Keep a Thursday mindset when you're listening.
Exactly. When you're listening to it on Wednesday a week later, be like, you know what? It's still the best Thursday podcast I've ever listened to. And damn it, you're right.
Oh man, I love that. I hope we always miss Thursday. I want to miss it.
Still maintain being the best podcast on Thursday. The best Thursday podcast. I'm into that. Try to make that work. That might need to be our new tagline, actually.
The best Thursday podcast.
Yes.
That occasionally airs on Thursday.
We still only semi know what we're doing, but also I think it speaks towards
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Thursday podcast. I think we'll always only semi know what we're doing.
Sadly, especially when we're drinking this stuff.
I was gonna say basically because we're stumbling our way through each one as well. Oh, you killed it, my friend. Nice. Ooh. All right, I guess I better catch up. Ugh.
It was a good ass beer.
Give me a hype statement to go with to finish this glass right now. I'm gonna need it.
AJ,
people at home, give me energy.
If you don't drink this, every single crab that your company has killed will come back and haunt you for the rest of your life.
That's now hold on. Are you saying company or just my location alone?
No.
Because that's already a shitload.
No, the spirit.
We're talking about like a decade's worth of crab being murdered at my location alone.
Yeah, your life will be ruined.
That's motivation enough.
Yeah. The crab's coming on you. Oh.
Son of a crustacean. Oh my God. All right.
Yep.
Is it time to move on to the other beer?
Yep.
I definitely lost brain cells after that. All right.
Oh,
That said, we're going to pause the episode and remember to press play. Please, sir, remind me. Do you have
I
your beer
won't
nearby
forget.
you, by the way?
My what?
Do you have your beer near you, by the way?
I
Sorry, I
do, but I'm
skipped.
gonna go and grab a glass.
Oh, okay. So will I. Okay, then I will definitely pause and we'll be right back.
All right. The Mind Haze IPA.
IPA, super popular, at least advertisingly speaking. I feel like 3 months ago, I saw advertisements on Instagram for this beer, and not just Instagram, but like everywhere. I felt like everywhere on social media. But that said, social media advertising, like the whole AdSense thing and all that, Google advertising has gotten too accurate. Too accurate,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Like, okay,
it's
I
scary.
bought this can today, and after I got home from buying it, I started seeing ads again on Instagram. I had like a good 2-month break from not
The
seeing them,
man is always
and all of
watching.
a sudden, I think not only is it listening, but it's also like analyzing text as well. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
100%.
go
That's why you
figure.
have to make sure your microphone isn't on.
Well, but that said, we never verbally said mind haze around each other, but you sent suggesting that I think yesterday, if not today, and all of a sudden the
Oh,
next day it's being advertised on Instagram again. So it's kind of,
yep.
and I could be wrong, but I don't think I even follow Firestone Walker on Instagram. I probably do, knowing myself, but I also wouldn't be surprised if I don't.
Oh, we
Anyway,
finally opened them up.
yeah, let's do it. So this is a
Ooh,
nice easy IPA by Firestone Walker, which is a brewing company that has come a long way.
it's been around for a
A
while.
long while. It was one of the first IPAs I ever had as a kid.
Oh,
At
I
the
already
ripe
see this
age of 12.
color. Ooh,
But let me see here. So what the percentage on this is fairly light though in comparison.
6.2, 6.4.
6.2. So not nearly as dangerous as what we were having earlier, which is fine. I'm down with just a nice chill hazy IPA. But as we were talking about today, we're definitely mixing some weird combination of brews today. All right.
Maybe your camera will get a better color of this haze. This is
Easy, but I
hazy.
think you're capturing. Maybe try
No,
wiping
mine
your
looks a little
lens.
bit more darker.
Okay.
No, yours is a way better color. Yep.
There you go. If anything, though, on camera, it is showing up a little brighter. I'm sorry, a little lighter in hue than what I'm seeing in front of me. What I'm seeing is more of like a yellow orange, and what I'm seeing on camera on screen is more like an electric yellow. And it's not quite that bright, but still nice though. I couldn't even pour the whole can in this bad boy, so I'm
That did
excited.
not help. Now it looks like it's a holy juice.
It looks like you have a light bulb in your beer.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, no wonder, because you have your fucking camera light on it. Okay. I was
Yeah.
tripping out. I was like, why is your beer glowing right now?
I have the holy beer.
I guess so.
I
I
am
guess,
the Messiah.
oh, like you
Yeah,
were really
like,
very relevant. Okay. The angelic choir. Well, speaking of angelic choirs, let's get into it,
doesn't
sir.
smell bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. The sniff test. Can we make that a regular segment? Just a 5-second thing? The sniff
Okay.
test.
But you gotta get your nose into that mic so people can hear the sniffs. Yeah. Okay. That definitely tastes like alcohol. It
If you're
smells like
watching the
alcohol.
video episode, you know I have a little foam on my nose, so
I
that's
think I got a little bit on my beard. That's okay.
All
I'm a
right,
beardly
shall
man.
we?
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. Clink it. Okay.
It kind of
Okay.
reminds me of orange juice.
I was gonna say it's very, very, very smooth and light compared to other hazy IPAs we've had
Shock
on the
top.
show.
It's like a shock top clone.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
that's like a Belgian white ale compared to this hazy IPA. But I mean, they're both ales technically. But I see what you're saying though. I mean, I think I appreciate the taste more than a shock top for
Yeah,
sure.
but
But
it
at the same
feels
time,
like same idea.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
IPA version of it.
certainly citrusy, but also not strong citrus either. But at the same time, I mean, I'll say this: just first taste anyway. I'm sure I'll enjoy the beer, but we've also had stronger hazy IPAs on the show before.
Easily. We've had double hazy IPAs.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Thank you. By the way, I watched the video, guys. AJ had like this head whip towards.
Did I? I didn't even realize.
It's like a head start to try to get the burp of the episode.
I think I had to wind it up a little bit, get a little thrust in there.
Them curls curled even more and then
Oh yeah,
uncurled.
and I don't know what's going on with my hair today. I think I have like a weird if Farrah Fawcett got electrocuted and then also her hair turned brunette kind of thing going on right now. It's really weird. But
Oh
anyway,
man.
that's what happens when you go on 2 walks in one day, I guess. I've been trying to make sure I walk more often. I brought it up in the show before,
Hmm.
but I went on 2 walks today. Both were probably, I don't know, a couple hours each or so. No. First one was like an hour and a half. Second one was probably like another hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah, trying to get the cardio in, dude. I need to.
Okay.
I've become an old man to where I take I if I'm on a good day, I take medicine every day. Like nothing prescribed, but like what am I on right now? Here we go. The old man
Steroids.
portion of the
Steroids.
podcast.
Here we go.
Definitely the
Boomer
roids.
minute.
AJ's Boomer Minute. So what multivitamin. And then you gotta go with some turmeric. You gotta
Which
go with
turmeric?
mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting on that now. So I'm doing that. And then that's 2. I also do
Ginger?
glucosamine. Not ginger, but I should do ginger. But I don't really have
Fiber
stomach
one?
issues very much. I don't have fiber 1 or Metamucil. You're welcome.
What about God, what's it called? The one with like the microbacteria. Um
I don't know. Oh God, you would know better than I do.
I
But
would.
what it like eats the bacteria in your stomach or what?
No, I guess everybody's supposed to have bacteria in their tummy,
Of
and I guess
course, of
there's like
course.
good and bad
What
bacteria.
helps
And I
digestion and
guess
everything?
like there's certain vitamins. They're not vitamins, but they're like tablets that give you those. Yeah, they give
Oh
you more.
shit. Oh shit. Okay, for sure. I'm not aware of what the name would be. You will have to let me know. But either way, yeah, I'm on that shit, and I'm also on. And then obviously like omega 3s, like fish oil and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been drinking fish oils too. Ugh.
Drinking it?
I mean, I'm sorry, they're pills. They're like horse
Oh,
pills. Jesus
yeah.
Christ,
The
dude.
liquid gel ones, or where they're
Yeah,
like the size of my fucking pinky, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I finally, for the first time in a long time, bought. This is so old of us.
why are we talking about this during our drinking podcast?
I'll say
It's
this
making
real
me
quick.
sad. I'm drunk and sad,
I
and I don't like it,
know,
AJ. I
right?
don't like it at all.
It was bound to happen eventually where we have a drunken sad episode of the podcast. But this is the first time in a long time I had glucosamine, and the fucking pills were so huge. I almost choked on them as I was downing them with water. It was bad. But anyway, moving on. What the
Yeah,
hell were we
that was
talking about
AJ's
earlier?
boomer minute. I don't
Yes.
know. You an old
Cheers.
man. Cheers to getting old.
I guess so. Yeah, you're catching up with me, man.
Never. I'll always be a year behind.
You're a year, a month, and 10 days younger than me. So
I appreciate that you know it to the day.
I do. I might have been a bad man and didn't request the day off, but luckily I got the day off. I'll say
Oh
that.
no, but you're a terrible person for forgetting it.
I didn't forget. I just didn't request it.
AJ, I have
Which is better.
messages from your girlfriend that said you forgot about just coming out on the birthday.
Oh my
Get
God.
the fuck out.
Okay.
Get the fuck out.
Give the listeners some backstory to this, or I can.
So I'm sitting there enjoying my day, watching some
Thinking
Cobra Kai.
I'm so lucky to have a best
I'm
friend like
so
AJ.
hype. I'm like, AJ, that curly haired motherfucker, he's a little sexy. I'd have children with him if it was possible, but it's not. And
Not yet.
I don't swing
Yet.
that way yet. Not yet.
Watch the video episodes. Anyway, Rebellion
This is
Podcast on YouTube. Yes.
It's gonna be awful. My mind drifted. I'm a little intoxicated. What were we talking about?
Me forgetting you thinking that I forgot your birthday.
Oh yeah,
But
so
technically, I
sitting there
guess I
thinking,
did for 1 second.
You did. So you forgot it.
Go on.
So you forgot it. So
go on.
I'm
You were
sitting
watching
there, my
Cobra
mom
Kai.
business, Cobra Kai, thinking I have the best friend. We'd be the baddest motherfuckers in Cobra Kai dojo. And then his girlfriend sends a message saying, "Hey, AJ just forgot your birthday. He asked if we should make some plans to go out on Thursday."
On Tuesday. You
On
don't even
Tuesday,
remember
sorry.
the day of.
I'm a little intoxicated.
Exactly. I was under the same circumstances, you bitch.
Were you intoxicated?
In love with you.
Then you wouldn't have forgot, you motherfucker.
Fair enough. So, okay, let me just give a little. Okay, I know how it looks. I know how
No,
it
no, no,
looks.
no,
That's
no.
how
It's
Avery
exactly how it
starts.
looks.
I know how it
So
looks.
first he stole my tacos, and he was
Yes, go
like,
back to last episode. The
and
great
he
taco
was like, that wasn't on purpose. So forgetting my birthday was then, obviously.
that was unintentional, but I guess both were. Okay, look it. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you on the car ride up. I told Sin the same thing, and I know this because I somewhat know myself a little bit, just a little bit.
I don't want
And
to hear
it's
this
been
shit.
a
Get the fuck
lifetime
out.
of self-discovery. But if I know myself, if I know one thing about myself, I should say it's this. In regards to your birthday, I know I was going to make plans with Sin to hang out on Tuesday, but I know that either sometime during that weekend or leading up to, if not the day of, I would have been like, oh my God, babe, I'm such a dope. I know that John's birthday is today when we're supposed to hang out, but I guess I'll see you later anyway. So that's exactly what would have happened. I would have
I
gone on my
believe it.
morning walk to get coffee, and then I would have realized I'm a fucking idiot.
You're sounding just a little sus.
That is true. That is true.
You're the imposter. Put him the fuck out.
Damn. Joke's on you. I haven't even played Among Us yet. Just goes to show how old I am.
Okay, boomer.
I'm down to play Among Us. I really am. I'm never at a convenient place where I can just play.
AJ, I've seen you sit there and play Pokemon Go for 6 minutes. You have time to play Among Us.
Is that how long the sessions are?
Depends, but like yesterday, they were the 3 out of the 4 games I played were about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay. That's not bad.
Or some of them can go up to like 20.
Okay. Fair enough. Speaking of video games, if I may, unless you have some more to say.
Yeah, play Among Us.
Well, I played some Battle for the Grid, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid earlier today.
I saw you got your game, right? Special edition.
So did you see back a few months ago when they announced that they were going to release a physical edition of it, a collector's edition? I was like, you know what? It was fairly inexpensive. It didn't cost much. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I love the game. I own it on every console that I own that's current gen. I'll just buy it now again, and I'll buy it on the Switch because I feel like if it's on the Switch, maybe it'll be worth more in the future, question mark. And so I did, and I've yet to open it. But and I think I'm gonna try to keep it that way. By the way, thanks to everyone that liked and retweeted that video on Twitter. That was actually pretty cool to see. I didn't think that many people were gonna like it, but apparently
How
people,
many?
I don't know. But it was like it's like at least for me anyway. The stuff that I post doesn't usually gain that much traction that often. But it was like over 100 people watched it. No, not liked it. Not liked it. I'm not.
No,
that
but they watched. There was still 100 watches, man.
it's probably like at this point maybe like 150 200 people watched it, and like several people that I don't know retweeted it, so that was kind of or liked it, I should say. Didn't retweet that much.
Nice. You should have tagged Shady K.
Oh, I should have, but I thought, is it Shady K? Oh no, I'm thinking of Clockwork, who's no longer
He's
a part
no
of
longer
that team. That's unfortunate, I feel, but maybe it's for the best.
Yes.
Either way. So we're probably having our audience right now just with people that don't care about what we're talking about. But
Power Rangers.
Anyway, I played it online today. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. It's a really fun fighting game, 3 versus 3 fighting game, and
3v3.
It was the first time I played it in a few weeks, and I had a great time. There were some matches where I dominated, and there were some matches where I was clearly outmatched. But it felt
It
good.
happens.
It felt good to happen because I'm at a point now, because when I've played you, I was still a newer player in understanding the game in a versus standpoint. I had spent time in training mode alone, but I had never played another person until I played with you. I played with Peter, and I was like, okay, that's what this game is like, to play another person, another human being that isn't the computer.
Right.
So there was that. And then lately, when I've played online the past couple months, and again, I took a few weeks off, admittedly, unfortunately, it's to my detriment, really. But I was able to rank up pretty nicely. I'm in platinum ranking now, which feels good and all that.
What level are you at?
Last time I remember, I think I was like platinum 4 or 5. But then now with that October's in, I haven't played since the month of October started until today, as of recording, and it downgraded me to platinum just to start with for the month. And like I said, I got rocked hard, but I also rocked some people pretty hard too. But it's making me understand the game a little bit more, where I really have to.
So
I can't be repetitive in my actions. Does that
with
make
the
sense?
game, Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you cannot because then you'll get red.
Yeah,
It's
people
yeah.
will read
You
you.
become
Yeah, exactly.
predictable. You
Mhm,
become predictable.
exactly.
Yeah. You need to always switch things up or have a few things in your pocket and rotate between the three different things you have, but never
Right.
rotate the same thing over and over again.
Unless mind games where it's like I'll go for the grab 3 times in a row, which doesn't usually work out, but sometimes they won't expect the unexpected.
Oh yeah, I've done it,
Yeah. But
especially in
anyway,
video
I'm
games.
sorry, you're saying though.
Do you know how many coins you're at? That's what
Oh
determines how good
no.
you are.
Okay, so I've been wondering about the coin thing because I do see that I accumulate coins at a fair rate, or at least a couple months or
Mhm.
a couple weeks ago I was accumulating nicely, but I don't know how that system works. So maybe you can enlighten me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how any ranking system works, but the
Mhm.
more coins you have, the higher ranked you become. So
Oh,
when
I
I
see.
when I was like top 50, I think I was at like 85 or 86 coins. I was somewhere around there.
I see. So, okay. So let me see if I get this straight. Because my understanding of what you said is, so say if like I haven't ranked up quite yet, like maybe I am working up to another level up or another rank up. Depending on how many coins I have at once, when I do rank up, it could jump me ahead several, possibly. Okay, because I
Mhm.
have
So
experienced that.
your rank, I
Hmm.
mean, I'm sure it means something, but
Hmm.
it's never meant anything to me. It's about where your coins are at,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's where you are at on the leaderboards.
Mm. Okay, okay, okay. I took a picture recently, but I was in like the top something or other. Obviously not top 50 like you, but I was impressed that I showed up on a leaderboard somewhere like a
It's
month ago.
nice, right?
It felt
That's
good.
what kind of gave me the drive for a while.
I think I was in like the top 300 or something like that, which still felt nice to think about a global game that has crossplay across PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. It felt good to think. I'm probably wrong. I think I'm over exaggerating. Probably not top 300, maybe top 500. I could show you the
Mhm.
picture. I don't know. I'll look at it. But either way, it felt good to
Doesn't
know that I
matter.
actually
Yeah.
ranked that high in a fighting game. That is
So,
high level play.
when are you gonna get good at Marvel 3?
I forget that you've moved on to that game. Actually, I haven't forgotten because I think about it all the time.
I
And it's
haven't played in like 3 weeks, but
mhm. But you still
that
got the itch to play it.
I used to watch it. I watch it. I haven't been on Twitch for a very long time. Like
Hmm.
I kind of fell out of MVCI, and for whatever reason, tournament play of Power Rangers never really caught my attention.
Really, I
Yeah,
enjoy
never
it so
really did.
much.
Not at all. And Marvel, Marvel's having the third or fourth resurgence at this point, thanks to Parsec, and I'm hooked. I love watching that game.
Right.
I
So,
think I don't know if I will ever love a game more than Marvel 3.
so to give a little backstory of what John is talking about, just in case maybe you're not as nerdy as we are, which don't blame me if you aren't. But
I
um,
blame you. We're
Marvel
on our level.
Marvel versus Capcom 3 is a game that came out. God, how long ago now? Like 8 years
10
ago. Something
years,
like I would say like maybe like yeah, about
maybe
10 years
nine,
ago,
8, 9 to 10, 8 to 10.
something like that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know about Marvel versus Capcom the franchise, but maybe not the lineage of it so much. But anyway, we happen to be fans of it. John extremely so. It was one of the foundations of our friendship. Even though I'm not that great at it, I would play John at it
2011
for hours at a time. Hours at a time.
hours,
What do you think our longest
hours,
grind session is of that game?
maybe 5 hours,
Jesus Christ.
probably 5 hours.
Yeah, and we're not like pros by any stretch of
No,
the word
no.
whatsoever. So, but we're passionate and we just straight enjoy the game. It's super fun. And Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is like the quote unquote definitive version, retaily speaking. But ever since Parsec came out for PC, which is like a heightened level of being able to play that game online, to where the connectivity is a lot more dependable than the
Yeah,
console
the
or even
the
PC
frame
version of the
drops
game.
are so much less than playing the actual in-game
Mhm.
online. It's awful. I think the like at top, it's like 2 frames of drop,
That's
two
amazing.
frames of lag. I'm sorry, which is amazing.
That's better than like probably every fighting game on the market right now. You know what I mean?
Better than Power Rangers.
Well, Power Rangers is pretty reliable for the most part, but even still, even I will drop combos because I'm not used to the sometimes bad lag that I
But
experience
you play it on the
online.
Switch, right?
No, I play on PS4 mostly.
Oh shit! I'm gonna
I
shut the
do
fuck up.
own it. Like I said, I own it on every console because I appreciate the game, and also what helps me be able to afford buying it on every console is that it's not a full price title
Mm.
either. It's not
And it's always on sale.
$60. What's that?
It's always on sale.
Oh yeah, I think the first time I bought the game, it might have been on sale, and since then I've always bought it on
I think
sale.
it's free on like the Xbox Pass.
It is on Xbox Game
Yeah.
Pass. It is free. You're absolutely right. It might even be free on PS Now as well.
Oh yeah. How
So
much
there you
can do you
go.
have left? I'm curious.
Well, let's see. Glass wise, I have like a 2/3 to go, and I have just a smidgen to go. I might as well pour it in my glass right now.
Same.
I have so little left, you won't see a difference in what I pour right now as far as what's going to be in my glass. Yeah, probably not much of a difference at all. Real quick, just a segue. So, my cousin Ethan, he has this Instagram account that has some viewership occasionally. Really nice guy. Also, he's a wildcat though. He's a wild cat. He's way cooler as far as beer drinking goes than we are. But he has
Huh?
this Lamboys International on Instagram, to where they pretty much, as the name says, they slam beers down. Like
They
they will
slam
get
beers.
a perfectly good glass of beer and just
Mhm.
chug it instantly, and they make it disappear. It's a fucking magic trick. And he wants to collaborate with us. So what
Okay.
I'm thinking is we should have him on for an episode of Beer Belly. And I'm thinking we need to have episodes of him teaching us. I think you'll be okay, but I think more so teaching AJ how to slam boy a beer, because I have not done that in a very long time. And the thing is, we usually don't drink lighty, cheapy beers unless we're doing it for a silly episode, for like
Right.
a joke. So I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time doing it, but I'm also interested in trying it if you're down.
Yeah, let's do it. I saw those messages. That's your cousin?
Yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Oh,
He's a real sweetheart. So Ethan, if you're listening to this episode or watching it on Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube, we're down. Let
let's
me
do
know.
it.
Yes, I know. I'm glad that you saw the messages though. Cool. But yeah, it'll be kind of fun. I mean, we're gonna get trashed, and I feel like this podcast is more for like, long form. And then we have our short form, like Beer Belly moments and stuff like that. Or occasionally we'll post stuff on the story and on Twitter for
Hmm.
more shorter, digestible stuff. But I'm into it. I'm into it.
Yeah,
It'll be fun content to do.
let's fucking do it.
We're gonna get destroyed.
Oh man, I'm okay with that.
So,
I want to regret tomorrow.
oh god, not so soon. Not so
That's that's
soon.
that's quotable.
Yes, it
John
is.
2020. I
That's
want to regret
that
tomorrow.
should be on one of the first Beer Belly shirts. That would be so
Next Tuesday,
tight.
we semi know what we're doing.
Yes, yes.
I want to regret tomorrow.
Yeah, take note of that. Write that on a post-it or something. This episode not brought to you by Post-it Note.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. That would be awesome. So yeah, this episode is brought to you by Post-it Note. You can stick them on anything, really. But
Your beer glass. It does
we-
nothing, but it's there.
what was I going to say right now? Oh, yes. Okay, so this is a podcast based around friendship and alcohol. So that said, you have now had the Boss Hog by Whistle Pig Whiskey, and you've now had the 18-year by Whistle Pig Whiskey. Both are considerably top tier pours that they make. Excuse me. Wow. So
I
that
think
said,
you won today's burp.
what's that?
I think you've won today's burp.
I guess so. Thank you.
I've
So
had
far,
little bitch burps.
yet. Anyway, what would you say is the better of the two, and why?
So I really, really, I don't know if it'll ever happen unless like 5 of us are going in,
I'm
but I
listening.
would love to compare the two.
Oh my
Two.
God. Are you saying rebuy the 18 and buy a Boss Hog?
If there's like 5 of us who are willing to put in $300 each, I mean, I'm down.
I'm sure I can find at least 3 guys, including you. Oh, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can think of at minimum, bare minimum, 3. You, me,
Who?
my stepdad. I'm thinking probably up to 4, though. You, me, my stepdad, and my brother-in-law.
I think
So
Jeff might be down.
I would hope so. I would be very happy if he
Jeff, I'm
was.
talking to
But
you.
Jeff,
Jeff, I'm calling
you're
you out.
watching or you're listening, let us know, Mr. Jeff. You know who you are.
You know.
Miss you, baby.
But I mean, from like memory, like
Hmm.
what I was just kind of like, oh, this is so amazing.
Well, we had a crazy birthday, and also you
But
had a crazy birthday,
I also started sober with 4 ounces of Boss Hog.
which is a healthy pour.
So clean palate, 4 ounces of Boss Hog.
We had nothing to drink early in the day.
Nope. We
It
had
was so
duck.
good. We were drunk on duck, to Peking duck, to be
So
fair.
much. Um yeah, so I think the 18 year from memory was the better drink slightly.
I respect that.
Slightly.
Okay. I mean, it's all preference anyway. People are
Yeah.
going to say that there's going to be people that say they love the Boss Hog and despise the 18 year, and then vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just happen to respect both of them. You
I
appreciate both.
like I like the 10 year more than the 15 year.
So there you go.
That just goes to show you that I'm not also like, oh, I like this one because of the year.
Yes.
I think the 10 year is easily better than both the 12 and the 15 year.
Wow.
Easily better.
That's a strong statement right there. And I
But then
really appreciate that.
I think the 18 year is king.
Okay.
So far. I have the Boss Hog that we had was 5th edition, which I believe came out in 2018.
Was it? I thought it was the 2020 edition.
Nope.
Because it was a samurai.
No, ours was not the samurai.
So then
I
what
did my
you and I
research.
had between okay, so when I went to that bar the first time, I had the samurai edition. What you and I had on your birthday then was something totally different, sir. And still priced the same thing.
Well, it's older, so technically it should be more expensive.
That's what I'm saying. I can't
Yeah.
believe that they priced
Yeah.
it the same way.
This is the
The
thing
topper
on
you
top.
got? It's
It's
so
not a
amazing.
samurai.
It's an angel.
It's an angel.
That's amazing.
And this is like dedicated to their pig that used to love to eat apples or some shit like that.
That's cool.
And then I believe this one's 2019 then. And then
I can't believe they charge the same price for different years. That's crazy.
yeah, the 5th
That's
edition.
absolutely crazy. You have a true collector's item on you, sir. Happy fucking
Well,
birthday,
this
you
one
son of a
and
bitch.
this one and the COVID whistle pig.
Oh my god. I say that out of jealousy, just for the record. Jesus Christ.
That COVID whistle pig.
An ounce of COVID in every drop. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, oh, you're working through that hazy real nicely, aren't you?
I am just about done.
I'm at a good place right now, personally, just
Ooh.
inside. I'm feeling aligned right now.
I'm so buzzed. But yes, this is the bottle.
Yes, it's a beautiful bottle. Beautiful topper, though. That the topper is what makes it.
Yeah.
And I will say, just to go along with what you were mentioning about the 18 year, I believe I told you on your birthday, though, I do appreciate the 18 year. I think on the rocks, it just brings a level of smoothness, yet still bites. Don't get me wrong. And it still has full ass flavor in comparison to the Boss Hog, which the Boss Hog does as well. If anything, Boss Hog has the warmth I'm looking for in a nice rye whiskey. But at the same time, something about the 18 year just tasted
It's so smooth.
so clean, so
Yep.
smooth.
So smooth.
And maybe it was even just the atmosphere, excuse me, we were in, as far as one of our best friends was getting married. One of our oldest friends was getting married. And so we were just having a great time celebrating with him, because that was like a gift we gave to someone. And that's probably the most expensive gift I ever gave anybody. Well, I mean, granted, we went like quarters on it, but at the same time,
It was
total,
still pretty pricey, yeah.
Yeah.
It was worth it. We all got to enjoy it.
Thoroughly, especially you and I.
So it was like, we paid $45 a glass, kind of a thing, which is not bad if you really think about it.
If you really think about it, what the total of the tab came out to the night of your birthday, that would have afforded us a bottle of Boss Hog.
I don't know how much it came out to.
Oh, I don't want you to know. Just know that we could have easily bought a bottle of Boss Hog. That's all. To put it in perspective, that we could have had that. But I'm glad that we had the night we had.
Should.
But the night that we had, I loved your birthday though, man. It was so much fun.
It was so
It
much. Do you
was
remember when I read
so
the
much
birthday
fun.
card?
Oh, it's a proud moment of my life now of our friendship. Do you want to read it to the audience right now?
I don't think I could do it the same.
I mean, just read it from
I
the
would
heart,
rather
man.
you post the one I did. The
I should
stories.
have recorded it, but
I
it
have
was
it.
to enjoy. Oh, do you?
Yvonne recorded it.
Oh, I was just enjoying the moment. Oh,
No,
okay, okay.
Yvonne recorded it. Why don't we put that version up?
We'll put that on there then. There you
I
go.
would
There you go.
because I don't think I can do it the same. At that point, I was 3 whiskeys in. I was full of duck.
I didn't
I was.
realize we had that much whiskey at that point.
Oh yeah.
No wonder I thought it was a good time to start it. And I wanted to wait to give you the presents
Yeah.
later too, but I was like, you know what? No, now is good enough time, I guess, as any. I guess it
We had
was.
finished the Manhattans. We were already feeling buzzed after the Boss Hogs, and
Oh
then
yeah.
we had the Manhattans, and then from there we went to go and get the gift, like we said earlier. Then we got
Yep.
our third whiskey, and then that's when we kind of drank some, and then the gift opening happened.
Yeah. You better use that brush, by the way, that bath brush.
I already have, man, right on my ass,
Good.
right on my ass.
A lot of things I bought you is for that ass.
Most of
A
them
lot.
have been used for my ass. Trust me.
Very good. All right. Well, I'm about done. Shall we call it a day?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Kill it. So you guys can follow us at beerbellypod@gmail.com. You can definitely look us up on that Instagram and that Twittermer at beerbellypod. We about once or twice a week we post little clips of the highlights of our episodes. I think a lot of them are very funny.
Yeah.
I would strongly recommend watching not only this episode. Thank you for listening to this episode,
By
but
the
to
way,
the Taco
yeah.
Thief. I think that episode was amazing.
That
Laughs.
there's a couple great stories in that episode that are worth listening to. In
Great
fact,
episode.
yeah, that episode does deserve a lot more recognition than it gets. I will say. Might be biased in believing that, but that's probably one of our better episodes to date. I will just episode 11, last episode from now, listen to it or watch it, whatever.
Yeah, and you can also send us an email at beerbellypod@gmail.com. Suggest any type of alcohol. You want us on our podcast, on your podcast, we will definitely join. Hey, you want to be a part of ours? Don't be a weirdo, and we will definitely invite you.
Yeah, a little weird is okay, but don't be a weirdo to where it's like, I don't know.
I mean, if you end up being weird after 3 drinks, that's cool. It happens.
We all get that way. Yeah,
but not starting off. You sober and you're weird. Be a little worried.
It's a little different. Amen.
But
for sure.
Let us know.
Yeah,
we're ready to try just about anything.
100%. I might just even say if you yourself happen to have a small business to where maybe you have like a cool little product that you like to make and you enjoy selling to others, and maybe you have a small audience for it and you want to grow a slightly bigger one, our clientele that is, then let us know. We can unbox your product on the show, on the video version. Obviously, we'll explain it in the audio version as well, as far as what it is, and we'll unbox it. Just email us, again, beerbellypod@gmail.com, like John said. Let us know. Because, again, it'd be fun. Let's collaborate a little bit. Let's have some fun. Let's grow all of our communities together. That's what what matters.
Unity. Alcohol, beer.
Need we say more?
Bye, guys.
Later. And I think that'll do it, sir.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
Good job.